Science has given us answers to some of the deepest questions in the universe. We've mapped the human genome. We've landed on the moon. We've looked back in time 13 billion years using light itself. And yet, there are things happening on this planet and beyond it that no scientist, no lab, no supercomputer has been able to explain. Not fully. Not yet. My name is Red, and tonight we look at 10 of them. Some will make you question what you think you know about the universe. Others will make you question what you think you know about yourself. All of them remain unsolved.
The WOW signal. August 15th, 1977. A radio telescope in Ohio picks up something extraordinary. A burst of radio waves, 72 seconds long, so perfectly structured, so precisely tuned to the frequency scientists had predicted alien civilizations might use to communicate, that the astronomer reviewing the data scrawled a single word in the margin of the printout. Wow. That word gave this mystery its name. And after nearly 50 years of searching, we have never, not once, detected that signal again. Where did it come from? Was it a natural phenomenon we don't yet understand? Or was it, for 72 brief seconds, someone saying hello? We don't know. The placebo effect. Imagine being given a sugar pill. No active ingredient, no medicine, nothing. And then, your tumor shrinks. This is not science fiction. It has happened, repeatedly, in documented, peer-reviewed studies. The placebo effect is one of the most reproducible phenomena in all of medicine, and one of the least understood. We know it works. We can measure it. We can predict to some degree when it will be stronger or weaker. But we cannot explain how a mind that knows it's being deceived can still heal a body that shouldn't be healing. The brain, it seems, has access to mechanisms science hasn't mapped yet.
The biggest mystery in the universe: dark matter and dark energy. Here's a number that should stop you cold. Scientists believe that everything you've ever seen, touched, or measured, every star, every planet, every atom in the observable universe, makes up just 5% of what exists. The other 95%? Dark matter, dark energy. Things we cannot see, cannot detect directly, and cannot explain, except by the gravitational fingerprints they leave behind. We know dark matter is there because galaxies spin in ways they simply shouldn't unless something invisible is holding them together. We know dark energy is there because the universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Something is pushing it outward, faster and faster. What is it? In the words of one leading cosmologist, we have no idea. The Taos hum. In the small town of Taos, New Mexico, something strange began in the early 1990s. Residents started reporting a low, persistent hum, like a diesel engine idling just outside the window, except no engine was there. The noise was maddening. It disrupted sleep, it caused headaches, it drove some people to the brink. Investigations were launched. Scientists from universities across the country came to listen. Most of them heard nothing. But the people of Taos, they still hear it. This phenomenon, known simply as the hum, has been reported in dozens of locations worldwide. Windsor, Ontario, Bristol, England, the Scottish Highlands. No consistent source has ever been identified. And some people who can hear it can never stop. The origin of consciousness. You are aware that you are watching this video right now. You know that you exist. You can feel curiosity. You can feel wonder.
But here is the question that has haunted philosophers and neuroscientists alike for centuries. Why? Why does the physical activity of neurons, electrochemical signals bouncing around inside a skull, produce something as rich and strange as experience? Why isn't it all just dark, processing without feeling? This is called the hard problem of consciousness. And despite extraordinary advances in neuroscience, we are no closer to answering it than we were 100 years ago. We can map every neuron. We can watch the brain light up in real time. But the light you see when you look at the world, we still don't know where it comes from.
The Voynich Manuscript. In 1912, a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich purchased a manuscript in Italy. It was old, carbon dated to the early 15th century. It was filled with illustrations, strange plants that match no known species, astrological diagrams, rows of women bathing in unusual pools. And it was written entirely in a language no one has ever been able to read. The Voynich manuscript has been studied by professional cryptographers, military codebreakers, and some of the most powerful AI language models in the world. None of them have cracked it. Is it an elaborate hoax? A lost language? An encoded medical text? A work of pure fiction designed to look meaningful? The manuscript isn't talking.
The fast radio bursts? Every now and then, somewhere in the deep cosmos, something releases more energy in a single millisecond than our sun produces in 3 days. These are called fast radio bursts, FRBs, and they are one of the most baffling phenomena in modern astronomy. Most occur once and never repeat. They arrive from billions of light years away. Some, however, do repeat, following no predictable pattern. Scientists have proposed dozens of explanations: colliding neutron stars, evaporating black holes, magnetars undergoing catastrophic events. One Harvard astrophysicist even suggested, seriously, in a peer-reviewed paper, that they might be the exhaust signature of alien spacecraft using our universe as a highway. That theory is considered unlikely, but the fact that it made it into serious scientific discussion tells you everything about how little we understand these bursts.
Why we sleep. You will spend roughly 1/3 of your entire life unconscious. You do it every night. You cannot survive without it. And yet, scientists still don't fully understand why you sleep. We know sleep is essential. We know what happens when you don't get it. We know the brain cycles through stages, that memories consolidate, hormones regulate, waste products flush from neural tissue. But the core purpose? The one unifying reason that explains why every complex animal on Earth evolved to spend hours daily in a vulnerable, unconscious state? Still debated. Sleep may be the most universal human experience that science has the least satisfying answer for.
Let's be careful here. Most Bermuda Triangle disappearances have rational explanations. Bad weather, human error, the heavy shipping and air traffic that naturally increases incident rates in the area. The US Navy and Lloyd's of London both maintain that the region's disappearance rate is not statistically higher than comparable ocean areas. And yet, the stories persist. The accounts are real. What's genuinely mysterious isn't a supernatural force. It's why our minds so powerfully insist on finding a pattern where statistics say there isn't one. The Bermuda Triangle may be less about the ocean and more about the strange way the human brain is wired to seek meaning in chaos. That, too, is unsolved.
The Fermi paradox? We end with the biggest mystery of all. Our galaxy contains somewhere between 100 and 400 billion stars. A significant fraction of those stars have planets in the habitable zone. The universe is 13.8
billion years old. By every calculation we can make, the galaxy should be teeming with intelligent life. Some civilizations would have had billions of years head start on us. Even at a fraction of the speed of light, they could have colonized the entire Milky Way many times over by now. So, where is everyone? This question, posed by physicist Enrico Fermi over lunch in 1950, has no satisfying answer. The silence of the cosmos is either the most terrifying thing in science or evidence that we haven't been listening in the right way yet. Either answer changes everything.
10 mysteries. 10 questions that the greatest minds on Earth have not been able to answer. Maybe some of them never will be. But that's the thing about science. It isn't frightened by what it doesn't know, it's driven by it. Every unsolved mystery is an invitation. And somewhere out there, right now, someone is working on the answer. Maybe it's you. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I'm Red, and this is what we do here. Drop a comment with the mystery that unsettled you the most. And if you want more deep dives like this, subscribe, because we're just getting started.